Hello and welcome to this week's Glasstire Top 5. It is the week of December 5th, 2019. Yes. I'm Christina Rees.
And I'm Christopher Blay.
And we are counting down the top 5 art events in Texas this week.
Number 5 is a mouthful. Work, play, money, love, what it is, what could be both, neither, art, design at Northern Southern in
Austin,
Texas.
Yeah. So what this is really is it's a show that's kind of a survey / conversation about the hybridization or the collision of art and design, and artists who work in design and designers who work with art. And I think it launched during Austin Design Week, and this gallery, Northern Southern, has this kind of foot in the design world anyway, so it makes sense that they would be doing this. I believe that it's Austin artists. It's also national and international artists. I think there are about 15 artists involved in this, and I think it's an ongoing conversation. One of the lines from the press release, it says it surveys creative practices that overlap cultures, primarily professional design and fine art, but also politics, business, spirituality, and social change. I think it's an interesting conversation. I think this is the right gallery to tackle it.
Number 4 is Amber Eagle at the Galveston Art Center, which I visited for the first time over Thanksgiving because my family was in Thanksgiving for Galveston. And it's a really great show. The show is titled Nap Dreams, and these are like a collection of drawings and paintings and figure illustrations. Yeah, so the work is inspired by the role of feminism in Mexican myth and folklore. And there are a lot of pieces that show the figure in repose, in costume, combining all those elements to create something that's really visually stunning.
She's based in Mexico and in Houston. I know that she was a core fellow once upon a time. So for number 3, we're going to stay in Galveston and go over to the Galveston Artist Residency. They've got a show up right now by Patrick Kelly. Yeah. Now, Patrick Kelly is one of our favorite Texas art world people because he runs the Old Jail Art Center in Albany, and he has for years, and he does a fantastic job. It's one of our favorite art spaces in the state, and this is 25 years worth of his work. And Brandon saw this. He was also in Galveston around the Thanksgiving holidays, and he really liked it, and we're pleasantly surprised by this and by the work itself. It's kind of biographical. There's a kind of a biological systems going on. It's a little bit dark, but he does all kinds of things: paintings, drawings, sculpture, new media. And so we got 25 years worth of Patrick Kelly in Galveston right now, and I think that's a very cool opportunity.
And it's also a testament to his just fortitude, because running an art space and making art at the same time, I can personally attest, is pretty tough. Yeah. Number 2 is Vicki Meek, 3 decades of social commentary at the Houston African American Museum of Culture. And the show opened a couple of weeks ago, and it's up through February.
Tell us about Vicki.
Vicki is, I can confidently say that she is the conscience of Dallas, and maybe one of the most influential artists in North Texas for African American artists like myself, and for artists in general. She's done the work. She is the capital A in activism and work that involves social justice. And this is survey of that body of work. It can be read as didactic, but it also is so necessary because a lot of the subjects and information in her work is stuff that just sort of reflects the idea that there's a segment of the country removed from history books, and this work, like in a full frontal, head-on way, addresses that. The show is curated by Dr. Lauren Cross, a professor of art at UNT, and Lauren worked very closely with Vicki's collectors and Vicki herself, and put together a really good survey of her work for the past 30 years.
Number 1 on our list is called Common Grounds. It's work by Carolyn Sortor at the Meadows in Dallas. Now, she's one of our favorite Dallas artists. She's a new media artist, does a lot of digital stuff. She won the Moss Chumley Award, the Meadows Moss Chumley Award, which you've won.
I have. It's a really great honor, and it couldn't have gone to a better person.
So what happens, I guess, if you get a Moss Chumley Award, you get to have, you show something in the Meadows. She's present for Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. She's there. She's gathering feedback, and she's opening up conversations about the hard and soft infrastructures that support and control our physical and virtual public squares. This is right up her alley, I have to say. It's the kind of thing that she's been working on and dealing with problems that she's been dealing with in her work for a long time. And you don't have to be there with her in person in order to have this conversation. There's a questionnaire that you can go to the Meadows and fill out. The answers to these questions will probably be compiled into a further artwork. This is also right up her alley. But anyway, you've got a couple of weeks left to go and see her in the museum and participate in this.
That's it.
So that's it for our week. What are you doing this weekend?
Besides trying to get my voice back
no
from
kidding.
this cold.
This whole office is afflicted by the crud that's going around, which is why we sound this way, and we're both drinking tea.
I will go see some art.